Okay.
There we go. So you have the system, it is working. It is an older system. It appears to be functioning fine now. So I don't know where you want to go with this, if it's a matter of the age of the equipment, because it is at the end of its life expectancy, but it is functioning.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of, okay, so it's functioning and it's working now. And so
Correct.
we understand that. And I think that that is about as good as we can ask for at this age, with this age of it. I mean, when it's not working, it's not working. But when it's working, that's a different sort of conversation.
No, it appears to be working well.
So, with regard to the 2-zone control being, disconnected, how difficult would that be to reconnect those?
I don't know without tracing some wires.
Okay.
But I mean, even running the whole house on one zone it's not detrimental. It doesn't hurt anything.
Because the way I was thinking about it is like, it's kind of similar to, a single zone central forced air heating system.
Right.
When it's heating the house, it's heating the house.
Right. Yeah, the only downside of having it all come on at once is that your second floor usually gets too hot.
Right.
But that's not a big deal. I would be concerned about this flue being only 5 feet off the ground.
Right.
Snow closure if we had a real winter.
Brad talked about that too.
Yeah, because that's definitely not the code. I don't know how that.
Is there a way to kind of reroute that pretty easily? It looks like it can go into the eave. I think he was saying it's needs to be 11 feet.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 10, 11 feet. So it looks like, I don't know why they didn't do it correctly. This looks like it's crawl space up here. So that vent could go up and then up through the roof correctly. Kind of like this vent does.
You're right. Okay.
I'm not sure why they sidewalled it.
I mean, what was code in 1980?
Other than ease.
Yeah, totally. But if you're going to go there, why not just go up a little higher? It's like...
Yeah, well, you don't want to get too close to the eave.
Okay, because it's hot.
There goes the fire. Yeah, it's running good right now.
So... how extensive would it be for you to figure out what it would be to make it 2-zone operating again?
It's just a matter of tracing back some wires.
Okay.
So we have the vents together. Yeah, it would be just a matter of tracing back some wires. Can you still see both thermostats in the house?
Yep, there's still one upstairs. It's just defunct at this point. And then
So
I think
they're operating the house on the one downstairs.
on the one downstairs that's newer,
Okay.
that's connected to this one.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if that can just be reconnected to one of those and serve as the downstairs thermostat or not. But those look kind of old too. Does that matter? Those are older.
No, they look pretty good.
Oh, okay.
These usually go out every so many years, and they're easily replaceable. You just twist. It's just the motor part.
Okay.
You just twist it, pull it off, and replace it.
So it's basically just reconnecting those wires appropriately to the thermostats,
Right.
or to their.
Really? Here's short cycling.
Well, so what the guy yesterday was saying was that this type of boiler is designed to basically, it's designed to do that, I guess. Some of the newer ones can control it better, so it doesn't have to turn off and.
Short cycling.
Yeah. But he said that that's how this is supposed to work. Oh, and then it even says intermittent ignition on the thing. Okay.
It
So as it gets close to that temperature, is that kind of what it is? It starts to adjust it like that?
Right. When it's hit max temp. So this house is. You mind if I go inside and take
Not at all. Yeah, I walked around yesterday when we got it cranking, and all the registers were definitely heating.
Yeah, I think just to get the 2 zones working, we need to just track down the wires, make sure that the wires are intact. I can't imagine something must be up with the wires for them to have disconnected them.
Well, they said there was a conflict. So I don't know what that means. And it was 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he couldn't even really remember. And she was like, no, we were having an issue with the 2 thermostats, is what it sounded like.
Interesting. Okay.
So is that just kind of, I mean, how extensive can that be? Can that be a big deal?
Well, it could be a cut wire.
Okay.
It could be, I'm not sure what they're saying with a conflict. Other than that zone up there is going to satisfy sooner because heat rises. And maybe that was what was the problem. That area up there would heat up sooner and the boiler would shut off. But I'm not following, if it was wired correctly, it shouldn't have done that.
Would it make sense, I mean, I don't know, would it make sense to disconnect the upstairs totally so that the downstairs is heating?
Well, it's pretty much what's going on now, right? They're working.
Well, the register upstairs, yeah, but the register upstairs is connected to this zone. So it's basically...
Right.
Yeah.
Everything's controlling off of that.
But I'm wondering, like, you wouldn't want to disconnect a register. In here, it's only really this one in the bath and the bedroom.
Yeah, that's hot.
And then this has like an electric wall unit. Oh, and that register. Okay, yes, so there's 2 registers. There are 2 registers. And then that's the thermostat. Here.
There it is, okay. Okay.
And then with regard to, venting it properly through the roof, is that something that you guys do, or is that more of a roofer or plumber, or like what's that?
Actually, more of a sheet metal type guy.
To like fabricate something? Is that what has to be done?
Yeah, not so much fabricate, but he'll have all the stuff to do it. Once it's new construction, I don't like going through roofs. And all our new boilers are the high efficiency direct vents.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna turn this off. Is there anything else generally that you should think? Okay.